Hello, my name's James Baker. I grew up in rural eastern Kentucky, and even though I was surrounded by many people who enjoyed outdoor activities, it wasn't until I was 10 that I really began my love for the outdoors. At the age of 10, a man from the Department of Fish and Wildlife visited my school and told my class about a conservation summer camp. The name of this camp was Camp Webb. We'd be taught how to drive boats, swim, shoot bows, as well as learn about hunter safety and nature. That summer began my love for the outdoors. Everything was as promised. After that summer, I asked my dad to take me hunting. At the time, we were still in the process of growing our deer herd, so there wasn't much opportunity to hunt big game. Instead, we started small. I remember my first squirrel hunt. Even though we came home empty-handed, and Dad brought home a broken finger during a slip and a fall, it was one of the best trips of my life. As time progressed and I got older, my interest turned to deer hunting. Since the state was in the process of stocking efforts in the eastern section of the state where I lived, we traveled to the western part where there were large deer populations. Those annual trips fostered my love of the outdoors and deer hunting, and are now enjoyed by not only my dad and me, but also my son. When it came time to decide what career path to choose, I had three choices. I could stay home and work in the family business, go to the military, or go to college. I wanted to do something with my life that I was sure I would enjoy as much on my retirement day as I would on the day I started. Nothing made me happier than being outside enjoying nature. I wanted to learn as much as I could about deer biology, so I started looking at programs that focused on wildlife biology and found a small liberal arts college in northeast Tennessee that offered a degree in fish and wildlife management. The name of the college was Lincoln Memorial University. After my studies began, I immediately fell into the research side of my degree. Even though I was just an undergrad, it was a small college, and much of the research that was being done constantly needed someone to help. I worked on several projects, including work with endangered Tennessee cave salamander, as well as deer management for a government entity. Along with helping others on their research, I began my own research dealing with small mammal populations on a government-owned facility. Not only did I get to work with my first love, deer, I was also working with waterfowl, amphibians, and small mammals. This is where my true love and growing understanding of whole ecosystems really began to form. I knew I'd picked the right profession. After graduation, I was hired by the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife Resources. I began as a conservation educator, speaking to children in their classroom just as the gentleman had when I was in 5th grade. I also took children to Conservation Camp Webb just as someone had taken me. I then transferred to the position of wildlife biologist, where I've been ever since. In that time, I've worked with Kentucky's Elk Restoration Project, Black Bear Research, and we're now assisting Missouri with their elk restoration initiative. Because my interest in the outdoors is still growing, I also decided to continue my education through American Public University Systems and obtain my master's degree in fish and wildlife management. Even though I'm not at retirement age yet, I still enjoy every day of work, and I'm so thankful for the path I chose.